Welcome back, viewers. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming. Today I'll be continuing my playthrough of Saga Frontier, Red's character mission. On our last episode, I finished by getting killed a couple of times and then accidentally loading a different save game. So today I'm going to be fixing that issue. I did find out that there is a way to do a soft reset. It just involves both triggers plus the select button and also the option button. That does it. Alright, let's see if there's anything we can't do here to maybe give us a better chance of succeeding, since I did get killed a couple of times there, which kind of surprised me. Okay, so I'm giving myself the backpack since that'll let me here. Now let's just try it again, see if I get lucky. Oh, that's a horrible whip. Okay, now I know I can do this. I did this all day yesterday. Come on. Well, this is just not going my way. So, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, well, perfect opportunity to show up that quick soft reset. Okay. I will come back here, I think. And maybe I just need to fight a little bit. Pick up some stats, you know? This. Hit points. Oh, a Fang Apple. That's nice. That'll give me a little bit more attack power. So 5 strength and 1 defense. Let's see. Oops, I don't want to do that. Let's go with attack. Oh, that's... This game can be a little bit brutal right at the beginning, so, you know, I'm not terribly surprised that I'm losing. After all, I am basically just an ordinary human right now. Those starfish with teeth don't really scare me, but he's in the way, so use another couple of glimmers here, that'd be nice. Should be okay. Yeah. Those repair kits are going to be useful later on. Not for actually repairing things, but for selling. I didn't even see what they dropped. Oh, that's a very weak pump, so not really thrilled with that. Mobility, I'm pretty sure is my speed in combat. Oh, another thing. Oh, I never put the first one. Never mind. Alright, let's do one more round of that, then hopefully I'll be strong enough to take out the skeletons. Oops. I forgot they added a flee option in this game. I think that should probably be good. Let's try this again. Okay, well there's nothing I can do against that. Man. Yeah, I swear, I did not have this issue yesterday when I did this. Give this one more try, then I'm just going to move on to the next area and come back here. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even remember to transform it, so Okay, forget this. We'll come back. I'll go get a second party member, and then we'll come back and deal with that mess. Although without the equipment I get from here, I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to succeed on that, but yeah, we'll see. And a little bit more stat increases from these fights. I try to avoid fighting as much as possible early on, just because the game has an interesting mechanic for increasing the strength of enemies. So every area in the game has a level modifier between, I think it's +3 or +4 or something like that, to -3 or 4. And there are 9, if I remember right, tiers of enemies. And basically, as you continue having random encounters, you have a counter that goes up, and once it reaches certain numbers, you reach the next tier of enemies. So the monsters start very weak, but eventually you'll level up, and the monsters suddenly become quite a bit more challenging. So, to the extent possible, I try to avoid combat, at least until I get my full party. Okay, if I remember right. So we're here in a bio-research lab, and we're looking for, what's his name? I think it's Cotton? Oh, okay. So the bio-research lab has a modifier of like +3 or 4, so, I could have tried to flee right there. Let's do that now and see if that's instant. Excellent. Man, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to win this fight. We're gonna try. Oh, that didn't seem so bad. I'll just do a transformation here. We should be all set. Not too bad. And Feather Charm. And we've got Cotton. Okay. Alright, our first party member. He's quite a bit better than us. He's a monster, so he can basically learn the skills of other monsters, which will cause him to transform. The monster system is actually fairly intricate. I typically don't use monsters just because they... Oh, I can't even transform within the party. That's potentially bad. Alright, well, here's what it is. Let's see what he can do. That's not ideal. Let's have him heal me, I guess. No, heal just affects him. Cool. Okay, well, let's see if we lose on our first fight with this guy. And I think we probably are. Man, I am cutting a poor example here, it seems. Don't usually die this much. Don't usually die this much. Alright, let's deal with that. Maybe that'll be a little easier. Man, come on. Okay, good. Thank you. So absorbed Death Synthesis and became a Banshee, I think that is. Okay, so let's see. Did pick up a couple of items here. Feather Charm and a Steel Amulet. Feather Charm increases Charisma and Pierce resistant looks. And it looks like the Feather Charm has better defenses, but you know what? That 5 Vitality is, I think, effectively +5 to all. So let's just do that. And I'll give Cotton the Charm. Now let's get the heck out of here, because we are not ready for this place. Not yet. Alright, now let's head back to Saga's tomb here. now we're just gonna we'll do all the fights in the way there to just try and get some stat ups, and also to learn some skills with Cotton there. Alright. Little boar-looking guys. That's not bad. Fang is a pretty good one. Let's go for the axe. Junk, despite being called junk, is actually fairly useful. It gives 2 defense, which isn't terrible. You know, the problem is, I don't even think that Cotton is even useful in this fight. Those skeleton knights are just a little bit too hard. I think that we've reached the next tier, which is why these guys are so much stronger. Okay. Am I actually even going to be able to do this? You know what? I think I'm going to, despite what I said, I'm going to move Cotton out of the group. Alright, let's try this again. Just with red. That was a little bit more reasonable. Try the shiny punch. Okay, that's a little more like it. Okay, I think it's gonna be close. Alright, that's right. And that gives us the Spirit Orb. So let's go ahead and equip that. Cotton shirt. Yeah, I think the cotton shirt is actually the worst of those items. Okay, now that Spirit Orb is actually going to let us basically auto-win one of these fights, so that'll be nice. And let's see what the next one is through here. Okay, let's see. Oh, I wonder if I can actually take them out. I don't think I can. Let's just transform. And then let's use that to wipe them out. Alright. And that gives us Mirakumo, which is a pretty powerful sword for this point in the game. 33 attack versus 11 with the broadsword we started with. So that's a nice increase for sure. And now we can just go take out the last set. Oh. Funny. Okay, well. Nothing I can do about a combo when I'm by myself, so. Just do it again. And then we'll just do another hand and wipe that. Okay, and that gives us... what is that? Misukagami, which is a pretty decent shield. Basically, 24% chance of blocking, slashing, blunt, piercing, or heat attacks. Definitely a nice item at this point in the game. Okay, now we've got a good weapon, a good shield, and a good relic that gives us a nice AE attack, so we should be good to keep going. So these 3 pedestals here each take one of those items that we just found, which gives us access to the back room, which is actually king-size resting place. A, we're definitely not ready for that, and B, this gear is just too important at this part of the game, so I'm just going to keep it. Okay, and at this point, though, I really shouldn't need to transform it anymore. Not for these simple fights, anyway. But I also need to put Cotton back in the group, just so that I don't have to keep declining to transform. Okay, Living Lance, I don't know if that's an upgrade or not. Alright, now let's proceed on with the game. So in each of these places we're going to have something that needs to get done. You know, is it worth it? Yeah, let's go to Mu's Tomb now. This is another ancient tomb in Shrike. And here there's just like one item that we want to go. Oh, we can't yet. That's right. We need to be on the Rune Magic quest. Okay, we'll come back here later. There's some decent items and money in there that we can grab. Okay, let's see. Already done the bio-research lab, at least the part that we need to do. Don't get anything out of going to Nakajima Robotics. So let's go to the street. Here we've got an inn, and some children playing, and luckily enough, these children playing have some information. Which is funny, because that's where it just came from. And Black Axe shows up to ruin everybody's day. Okay, let's see here. Just attack everybody. Easy enough. But they kidnapped the girl, so let's just go ahead to rest up real quick. And seeing as how I'm away from everybody, except for my monstrous companion, I think that we'll change into Alcazar. And we'll have a decent fight here. Not really sure why it's okay that I morph in these situations with my party here, but that's how it goes. So let's just... Yeah, you know, technically the Ray Sword is better than that, so let's just... And of course he's gonna absorb that. Oh, interesting. This is new. They have changed how monsters absorb skills. It used to only take just the top skill here and replace it, but now it looks like we get to choose. That's going to make evolving monsters much easier. That's a powerful evolution. Okay, well, that's better. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, now he's up to 479. Hit points, 43 strength, 58 speed, 94 intelligence. It's out of 99, so yeah, all the stats are really good. Okay, well, that helps. Yeah, but since we're back here, let's go get paid. Always our first stop. Cool. And then we'll just head back to engineering. That was a good way. Back to engineering to proceed on to the next planet or region. Okay. Yeah, so Manhattan, there's not actually anything to do here just yet. You've got this nice sort of gothic-looking corporate building. Nothing to do here just yet. We've got the headquarters of... Who is this headquarters of? Is it Trinity, maybe? Trinity is a military organization, I think. Kind of general bad guys, but I don't recall them being the main antagonists in anybody's story. And here we have the shopping mall. We'll spend more time here later, but not really anything to do except see that Fuse, who is that 8th protagonist, is here on his break. He's an ERPO patrolman, an inter-regional police organization officer, basically the game's equivalent of the of Interpol. Okay, well, now that we've done that, let's just go back to the port, go back to the ship. And our friend will track us down, I think. There she is. Not a very good maid, looking inside the cargo of our passengers. Except that it's a weapon! And so is that. Unfortunately, we can't take them, so, that would help. Alright, and having observed that, we're going to try and bust into this gothic corporate headquarters. We're just a nobody wanting to see the present. I'm sure that'll go over real well with the security right there. Not a great bluff, Mr. Red. Although, in fairness, these cops seem like they're a little bit medicated. They look just a little bit like they need a little bit more sleep. Luckily, though, Fuse here is gonna lie his ass off. Alright, that works out. Fuse is a great guy, very, very peaceful, very easygoing, certainly wouldn't abuse any of his underlings. Hey, I mean, that's fine. We just met this guy, but it's cool. That was a productive visit. That worked out well. Well then. And that's it. Then we just got back on our ship and flew away, so that's fine. Surely nothing bad will come of that. Or, we'll get raided by pirates. That's fine. Nothing to see here. Apparently speed is measured in commas. Okay. Yeah, sure, this'll work. This won't be bad now that we've got a frickin' Sphinx in the party. Cool. Yeah, that's a little better. Sure. Now, frankly, I kind of don't want to get rid of any of this stuff because I don't know what's going to kick me out of being a Sphinx. Son. Ooh, I do like the Sonic Bats. Is it weaker than Sphinx? I think it might be. Oh yeah, that guy just walked up behind me and whacked me on the head because, I'm a hero. Luckily, our ERPO patrolman friend is here as well. Turns out that Ms. Campbell is using pirates to get rid of the evidence. Okay, sure, that makes sense. Yeah, so that was a downgrade for Cotton, but, you know, he's still plenty powerful enough, and frankly, I'm not going to use him long-term. So, okay, I think that this is probably a good time to call this one. I will continue next time with booting the pirates out of the Cygnus, and then resuming my journey to get paid and take revenge for my family. So, thanks for viewing. Syndrome of Breaking the Stream, signing off. Take care.